Namaskar, everybody. Just confirming if I'm audible and visible.
Absolutely, Neha. Thank you.
Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you for confirming that. So, namaskar, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. How are you all doing? Please type in the comment section. Yesterday, we had a thriving session, and we did speak about what we are here to speak about, which is empowered love as well as soul desire, astrology. So, for everybody who was present yesterday, we did an amazing meditation. Thank you so much for writing back to me about the experiences that you have had with the moon meditation. And for everybody who attended the seminar yesterday, uh, you have got the sun and moon MP3s, so let me know through the comments, reach out to me, reach out to us, and let me know if you have tried any of those. Anyways, you all tried the moon meditation. What did you feel? What are the experiences that you had after our beautiful conversation yesterday? Any questions that you have from yesterday, also feel free to put it in. This is an opportunity provided by Mystic Lotus for us to have one more tete-a-tete to clarify if there is anything which you have in mind before going ahead with the packages. And we have quite a few things lined up for you as a prize, as a gift today as well. I'm just waiting for many more people to join in. And yeah, so in the meanwhile, if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer to you all. With respect to what we discussed about empowered love and soul desire in the last session. So I have a couple of questions for you all, and take an inventory within and literally ask yourself that, have you ever thought that why forgive somebody? Or we do hear about various things in the spiritual realm, but why is it that people suddenly come into our life and as suddenly as they had come, they leave as well? That leaves us with questions, doesn't it? Why do people have anger issues? And in comparison to that, why are there other people who are almost like lotus, that nothing in this world really bothers them? Nothing in this world really harms them. Then there are certain people who also have, I don't know about you, but there was a time when I used to judge myself for my shadow emotions. For all of you who joined in yesterday, you all know that I've had a journey of about 10-15 years in the corporate world, and almost like an epiphany, this beautiful, amazing thought of doing this work came to me. I already did have an inclination towards the occult science, but never thought that I will pick it up as I did today. And what was that, if not the calling of my soul, if not the true soul desire that my soul, the path at which it wanted me to be put on to? And so tell me, let me know in the comment section, all of you, have you ever had these questions with yourself? Why me? Why to forgive? Why do people have anger issues? Why is it that I was born the way I was born? Or the circumstances that I was born into, the set of parents that I have, the school I went to, the friends I do or I don't have? Have you all been curious just as I have been? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Shilpa, I'm not able to see the chat. I would rely on you to help me with this.
Absolutely, Neha.
Thanks, honey.
So, thank you. We people are typing, and Aruna says yes.
Mm-hmm.
Charmaine says yes.
Great. So,
Malti
what's up?
says yes. Yeah. Many of them are typing their yeses, Neha.
Yes. Yeah. See, first of all, thank you, Shilpa. So, first of all, we as human beings are curious. And here, being an empowerment coach, I encourage your curiosity. And really, trust me, I'm very happy to know that at some point in time, you've had these questions. In fact, it is those questions which has brought you to the beautiful work that Mystic Lotus is doing today with all of us, and specifically here. In my work, I often also say, and which I have seen the imprints of, that things like soul desire astrology or knowing your love style is not something which is available for everybody. You have to be in that divine timing, in that divine alignment to first of all come to the existence of knowing that something like this is even available. And one thing is to know about it, to have a curiosity about it. And the other thing is to take a step towards it. So choose yourself, have your back. Often when we say that, what is, because we are speaking about love here, right? It's the love summit. So we have spoken a lot about self love. Self love, according to me, literally means that in every instance, do I have my back? I have questions, I have curiosity. And in all of that, do I have my back? Do I always turn up for me? And something like the work that we are providing to you over here is exactly the answer to that. For you, it's an answer for you to have your back. It's an answer to step into your empowerment and to thrive from there. Astrology is it's like a blueprint. It's like an internal blueprint, our internal wiring. As an astrologer, I'll be, through your astrological chart, I'll be able to take a peek into and help you take a peek into your internal wiring, your motivations, what does and doesn't work for you. Why are you born with the personality that you are? And are there any hidden traits to that beautiful personality that you have? We all have certain vulnerabilities. We are human beings after all. What if we get to know those vulnerabilities and thrive on that to the extent that once we accept that this is who we are, yes, I have this particular issue, I am jealous or I am insecure, then nobody will be able to take your power away from you. Because most of the times, anybody who takes your power away from you is actually feeding onto your shadow side, to your vulnerabilities. Once you, through soul desire astrology, take the control back of your vulnerabilities and accept in totality who you are, added to that, know your love style as well, which means that you are actually sculpting in and out languages that you need to speak in terms of, we did discuss love languages yesterday. And people who will have or will not have in life, it's like attracting your soul tribe, as they say. So once you know your soul desire blueprint, added to that your love style, you will actually become an all-knower of yourself, and then nobody will be able to question you for who you are. It's almost as if you will be pouring from your own complete and full cup. Nobody will be able to point a finger at you. I was, as you all know, I was pretty active on the Telegram group, and I did saw somebody over there had mentioned that they want an insight into some concern that they're facing with their husband. And this is your answer to that. We often feel that the present concern that we have with probably a spouse or a child or a family member or at work is the thing. As somebody who has been I've worked with almost 200 plus souls now, the derivative is that that's just the symptom. It's the symptom because what you are speaking, what you are accepting or not accepting in life is in disalignment. What does disalignment do? Disalignment brings about resistance, and resistance brings about unrest in relationships. And that unrest in relationship is actually required. These are at soul level people who are pushing you towards your highest potential, towards your soul desires path. As soon as you align yourself to your soul's desire and your love language and start operating in the world with that, there is a very, very high possibility that those resistances or those issues that you have with your spouse, with your colleagues, with your boss, or with your children will automatically go away. Why? Because first, you will have a good relationship and an understanding of who you are. And with that, you will operate in the world. Please type in the comment section, does this excite you? And now that we have spoken about it, we have put it out there. In relation to this, do you have any question before we move ahead to a couple of surprises that we have for you? So the pace today will be set by you all, and Shilpa and I are just facilitating you in that. So the more you type in the comments, the more you ask, the more gift of information you will get away with. I mean, you will take away from here. So make the most of it, honey. So yeah, let me see if you all are saying something.
Thank you, Neha, for that. In fact, Nivedita asked a question on the group as to what about people around us who create problems keeping themselves in shadow. And you addressed that even before we asked that question to you. You mentioned that we should not give our power away and that it's our resistance first which comes forth. So thank you for that. If you would like to add anything to that, and we can wait for some more questions.
Yes. Thank you, Shilpa. And thanks, Nivedita, for asking that beautiful question. Why I'm saying that's beautiful is because at least you have come to the acceptance of shadow. Just as this person has a shadow, we also have a shadow. But the minute we give our, because we don't know ourselves, right? We don't know that, let's say if somebody is gaslighting us or if somebody is angry at us, have we really deserved it? Have you really done that? Now, imagine a scenario where you are operating out of your love language, where you are operating out of your soul's desire, and knowing that you take an inventory that this person is saying that I have done this, but have I? Not really. So in that case, should I let this person either gaslight me or impose on me their understanding of me? I'm not even that, but they're imposing on me their understanding on me. And while knowing that that is not us, can we compassionately tell that person that I see where you're coming from, but that's not me because I know who I am. And you do not revert the shadow with a shadow. Will that not beautifully ease out our relationships? And this is exactly how people whom I've worked with in the past, Mohit was online yesterday, and so was Anjali and a couple of others. That's the feedback that they shared. That's what they said, that no, this is how knowing themselves, knowing their love language, their the choice of words help them in their relationships to get promotions, to ease out relationship with their mother and brother and various others, with spouse and stuff like that. So basically, the truth of who you are is within you. Yes. Can it be that easy? The truth of who you are is actually within you. And with this work, I am just helping you in seeing that. And which makes me to let you also know that, like all the other readings, unlike all the other readings, the love or the soul desire, empowered love or the soul desire astrology reading is something which you will not need ever again once you have done it once. It's like a one-time investment on you. You see, because your love language will not change. It will always remain the same. Situations might happen around it. That's another thing because life takes over. Your soul desire, the burning desire, why your soul took birth will stay with you forever, for your life. So it's not like these readings you will have to keep getting done again and again and again. In fact, imagine a scenario where maybe this relationship which you currently have in mind is resolved. And you get into a scenario where there is some other relationship. Then you come back to this reading and you realize, oh, this is who I truly am. This is what my love style is. This is what my personality vulnerabilities are. And therefore, this is how I need to now interact with this person with whom I have a concern. And so automatically, once you do that, that relationship either gets resolved or the person goes away or whatever is in the highest alignment happens. So my point is this reading or these two readings, this package, the information, the wisdom that you get, the spotlight that you get onto yourself is actually valid forever. Right? So have you ever heard of anything which is like a ready reckoner for you? It's like, it's like a, how there are certain times, I don't know about you, but earlier I used to say that I wish I had a manual to know how to operate in life. This is that manual. A manual never changes, right? It always stays with you. You can always refer back to that to bring yourself back into alignment. So this is that manual. This is that, one-time investment. This is the one-time seek into your patterns that you get, on which then you can thrive, on which then you can grow. So does that excite you? Please type in the comment section. And basis this, if you have any further questions, also let me know in the comments. I would wait to hear from you.
That was beautiful, Neha. In fact, Aruna has a very relevant question which most of us experience. I think she has asked for all of us. She says, I feel highly empowered in my career, but
Mm-hmm.
coming to family and relationships, there is a blockage. So can we address this and also maybe give example of some readings as well? We can start with the readings after
Absolutely.
understanding about this.
Yes, yes. Shilpa, thank you so much. And thank you, Aruna, for asking this amazing question. So, yes, we can definitely tackle this, as an example. I wouldn't want to go more into technicalities, but, when it comes to our astrological chart, the two areas of life that you just spoke about, which is work and family, they're actually exactly opposite to each other. You would often see that the more you work, you're not able to give time to your family, and the family time suffers or family life suffers. Or alternatively, the more you give to the family, the work life suffers. Idea here is what we will be able to discover through soul desire and through empowered love reading is how to strike a balance between the two, such that you thrive to your highest potential in this as well as that, in family as well as at work. Uh, a bit technical, but I think just so that you have a kind of a clearer picture in this, work is looked at from Capricorn, which is our natural 10th house, and family is looked at from Cancer, which is where we are comfortable, which is our natural fourth house. They're right opposite to each other. And these 12 houses of astrology are actually uh, areas of our kingdom. So, which kingdom are we thriving in, and which kingdom do we need to balance out, or which kingdom is ours and which kingdom is not ours but is being labeled on us to be believing that that is ours? All of that is what something like a soul desire astrology can highlight for you, such that that's exactly how you get onto the path. So as Shilpa said, an example, there was a client, this is exactly what, there's a client who had come to me recently, and her soul desire, she had lived multiple past lives in a family scenario. For example, I mean, basically something like, like a farmer's setup, where she was the caretaker of this entire big, family. And she was the maternal head of the family. That is what was coming out of the astrological reading from her possible past lives. She had lived multiple past lives like that, like a nurturer, like somebody who had given a lot of energy to family, like almost the mother of the family in multiple past lives. Now, because her soul had lived like that so much, there was this deep desire to become independent now. This person had come to me in relation to concerns with her family not taking her seriously. When she did this reading with me and got this under, there were a lot of things, other things that we discussed too, which we will anyways in your personal sessions as well. But she told me later that there's just this basic understanding that in this life, I'm supposed to concentrate on myself, and all of those family issues are just pushing me towards that. Just as Kekai pushed Ram to Vanvas, where he went and did these beautiful things like giving moksha to Ahilya and whatnot, exactly like this, our opposite side works for us so that we step into our soul's highest desire. And yes, this is at times the discomfort zone for us, but this is something which is required for us to grow, just as I mentioned in this example. And I hope this helps you. I would also like to mention before we go into certain readings, certain surprises that we have for you, that these are a couple of things which we will discuss in your soul desire astrology personal reading, such as tendencies to leave behind, what you need to sculpt out of your life, opportunities to develop something which you have a potential of, but that is such a out there zone for you that you feel that you know somewhere you need to do that, but you are not doing it because of the comfort zone, but you need to do that because that's your soul's true desire. Your personality highs and lows, which basically means your strengths and your vulnerabilities, what you really want, like why are you here, and affirmations and probable past life. I will discuss this further in the session as well. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming up. There are remedies which are coming up. There are personal readings which are coming up. Q&A is going to happen. This is going to be a thriving session. So stay tuned and let's move on. Shilpa, what are we doing next?
Neha, we are
Yeah.
loving listening to you. And there is one common question which has come up on the group with
Okay.
respect to what you have been sharing with us about relationships. So, Nivedita, Dinaz, Monica, they are asking
Hmm.
that it's about others. Can we change their attitude? How can we change the behavior around us who want
Mhm.
to trample upon us and bully us?
Okay. So what I understand of this question is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Shilpa, that they want to know that can we change someone else's behavior who bullies us? Is that the question? And you're not audible, Shilpa?
Sorry, I said yes. Could you hear me?
Okay, okay, great. So yes, so the answer to that question is we cannot change or we cannot control anybody but ourselves. This person who is bullying us has their own insecurities. They are feeding onto the power that we are giving to us. That we are giving to them, but we cannot change them. We can become like that lotus, like that person who doesn't, if we have a trigger inside us, that means that if they bully us and we do get bullied, if they gaslight us and we do get gaslighted, these are two different things. The energy is coming towards us. Are we accepting it, or are we repelling it and saying, you can say whatever you want to say, I'm not that. You can bully whatever you want to bully with me. It's just passing by me. I'm not getting affected with it. The reason that they are able to bully us is because we let them bully us. We let them know that this energy of bullying that you're throwing at us is affecting us. Don't bully me, through our actions, through our reactions, through our responses. So, which is what I said in the beginning. This is going to help you to have your back. If you have your back, you will not let them, you will not allow them to bully you. They could be saying whatever they are saying. You will not accept it. You will not give them that power. And just that, I know currently it sounds like this little shift in the dynamics of a relationship, but it is this little shift in the dynamics of the relationship which will help you in tackling with this bully. So does that answer your question? Everybody was asked?
Makes complete sense, Neha.
Thank
And
you.
yes, Nivedita says yes.
Okay, excellent. So here we are going to discover that how, so once we step into our love language and our soul's highest desire, all of these things actually we start taking as just a conduit. What is this? So, okay, fine. Currently, we are looking at this bully as a bully. This person is bullying me. That's the narrative you're telling yourself. Now, if I encourage you to change the narrative to, okay, this person is bullying me, but what am I supposed to learn with that? Am I supposed to learn to stand in my power and not get bullied? For some people, I remember there was this client of mine, and he and his father did not have a great relationship. So these are the words that he used to use, that the father bullies me or criticizes me, and those things which he was feeling very pressured by his father. So when he came for his soul desire astrology reading, and he realized that basically his soul wants to move him away from the place where he is born, and he put his entire energy into that. Today, from Mumbai, this person shifted to New Zealand, and he picked up a course over there. He is thriving in that course. He's working in New Zealand. And I think just about 5 days back, I had a word with him where he said, Neha, can you even imagine that scenario with which I had come to you? Because today, when he comes back to India, which is like once in a year, or after pandemic, it's been like 2-3 years since he hasn't visited. He says, my relationship with my father has improved so much. And now I see the only reason that dynamics was there between me and him, because it is that which took me to, give me all that energy and all that guts and all that. Uh, it's because of that and our reading, which I moved to New Zealand. I look for avenues, and things have totally changed. So you see how our soul really pushes us. And once we know our soul desire, once we get onto our path, as I said, the truth is inside you. It's already happening. It's just for you to now come to awareness of it and start acting your life around it, so that those things for which you've taken birth can start happening finally, and you stop resisting it. Yes, it's beautiful how it works.
Really, Neha. And even your readings are so detailed, and you're given so much more information in your readings. I'm sure all of us today have a lot to learn by your readings also. So shall we start with the readings?
Absolutely. So Shilpa, are we beginning with which reading shall we begin with? What do
The
you suggest?
5 questions. What do you say?
Okay, sure. Yes.
All right. So would you like to take us through quickly the 6 questions?
Yes, I will.
All
One
right.
second.
And we
Mhm.
have Lata ready for the first question, Neha. So
Excellent.
whenever you say, we'll get her on.
Okay, so what we are speaking about here is the Empowered Love Tarot reading. We are here to spread love. And before we go into it, I just want you all to know that this love that we so speak about is the love which is keeping all of us together. So it is not necessarily just romantic love. It is also that. It's also the love with the spouse or the prospective partner. Added to that, it is also the love in any relationship that you have. It could be a work relationship. It could be, so in that case, love would mean understanding and a mutual respect of each other. It could be in a family. It could be in relation to your children. It could be in relation with your friends. It could be in relation to yourself as well. Okay. So keeping that as an anchor, the 6 questions that, sorry, there are actually 6 questions in the entire reading setup. But today we will be covering 5 questions as a sample. Each person will pick up one for each person, whoever comes up, we'll pick up one question. These questions are: what is blocking you in love? That's the first. Second is, what love language do you carry in your DNA, which is very important, which is the love language that has been passed on to you by your ancestry, the lineage that you chose to be born into. What do you need to, what is your love style? Which means that, yes, you do have a love language that you carry through your lineage. You added to that your own uniqueness. So, what is your own love style? Then what do you need to do immediately to connect with your love language? So now that I know that this is what I carry in my DNA and this is what my love language is, what do I do with it? So this is that. Then what's your unique quality which can attract your kind of love? So what is it that you need to highlight in your day-to-day life so that you attract your kind of love? What we really mean here is that you have a love language. Mostly you will attract somebody who is not your love language. That is because first, opposites attract. Second, also as human beings here, we are here to grow. If I am attracting exactly somebody like who I am, there is no scope of growth because I already know what I know. What is this person teaching me? So here, through this question, you will be able to know what is your unique quality which you need to highlight, which will attract your most aligned love with all respects of life. So yes, these are the 5 questions. If you have any questions in relation to these questions, you can type in the comment section in terms of any understanding that you need of it, not a personal reading. For personal reading, I will like to invite Shilpa's help here. Let me know, and we will take one question at a time for each individual who is coming up. If you're trying to say something, Shilpa, you're not audible, honey.
Neha, we have Lata on for
Okay.
the first question, and you can take it away.
Okay,
I
thank
hope you
you.
can see Lata. I've
I'm just
added you
trying to
on
see. Okay,
spotlight.
yes. I see her. Namaskar, Lata ji. How are you?
Hi, how are you, Neha?
Very good. I'm loving the swing that you're sitting on.
I need to move all the time, you know.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm 68 years. I stay alone. My husband expired almost 25, 26 years back.
Mhm.
So I'm just wondering whether is it possible to have at this, you know, sometimes you are lonely just as a companion or
Mhm.
is it possible? And if possible, what is blocking me to have
Mm.
a soulmate like, you know?
Yeah. So, Lata ji, as a coach, I can tell you love is possible at any age, right? And I don't mean it just for the sake of saying it. It's true. If you would look out, you would literally have examples of how loved. See, love is an energy. It is not looking at age. Human beings are looking at age. I often say that just a few seconds, everybody, but I often say that a human being is such that we are restricted by our own brain training. If we just allow ourselves to let go of that brain training and accept what is there in the world, there are like millions of possibilities. We get over the restriction of gender bias or an age bias or a country bias or whatever, culture bias. We will just open up to our limitlessness. So, having said that, so the question that we have picked up for you is that what is blocking you in love?
Yeah.
So, what is blocking Lata ji in love? What is it that she needs to know for her highest and best? What is it that is blocking her in love? Okay.
I was feeling shy to even ask at this age to have
Oh, not
someone.
at all, Lata ji. First of all, this is your safe space. Whatever you decide to, whether you decide to go ahead with the packages or not, that's irrespective. But let me tell you, Mystic Lotus always creates very, very safe spaces. So feel safe to say this. I would just like to say it again. Love has nothing to do with age. And I'm not just saying just because, I really mean it. Energetically, it has nothing to do with age. Right? So the 2 cards which have come out for you, Lataji, is the devil and the justice. Okay. The question was that what is it that is blocking you in love? What is blocking you in love is actually what we just discussed, justice. Your idea of am I even just in asking for love? You look at it as a bad thing. You look at it as if you don't deserve it, as if you are a devil for asking for love. And here, by the way, this is not just for romance, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but for that too. But generally, I'm saying there is a lot of self justification which you keep doing internally in terms of whether I should do this or not. Will I look good doing that or not? So let's say, even if it is as simple as maybe you enjoy dressing up, but then you go within and ask, oh, but at this age, should I do makeup?
Yeah.
Right? So drop your self-judgment, Lataji. Okay, because that is what is blocking you in love. What I'm getting is you are somebody who enjoys the fun and frolic in life.
Yes.
So, and there's nothing wrong in that. Age has nothing to do with it. Very quickly, Lataji, as I would just like to mention, a couple of days back, there was a Women's Day celebration near our house. And there were doctors, lady doctors who were 80 years of age who were over there, walking and thriving and sharing their stories and making merry. The only reason why I'm giving that example is because you know how when we are restricted in our own environment and with only its possibilities, we think that ऐसा होता भी है क्या दुनिया में? Does it even happen? It happens. It happens. You're worth it. You like to enjoy. You would like to loosen up. You would like to, there's a lot of life still left in you. Don't let it get blocked. Okay, Lataji?
So how do I open up? Like,
So,
what do I-
Lataji, I don't know if you were there yesterday, but you can definitely watch the replays. There are these 6 questions which I just discussed. So here we are giving you a sneak peek into the possibilities that this particular package entails. You can, once the packages are shared, or that if you watch the replays, you can go through them. And this, like how to unblock it, like there is this question, right? How to connect with your love style, knowing your love style. All of that we're going to cover in the package. So if it calls out to you, do check that out, because it's like a holistic view. It's not like those, as I said, right? We feel that the problem is the problem, but the problem is just a symptom. Right? So we will take a deep dive on it. Do consider that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lataji. Okay. So who can we pick up next, Shilpa?
Lily, are you there on the call? We are trying to look for you for question number 2 you had mentioned on the group. If Lily can raise her hand.
I doubt if she's there, Shilpa.
Me too. All right. So let's take Nivedita on.
Okay. Namaskar, Nivedita, are you there? Okay, oh, there she is. Namaste, Nivedita.
Namaste, ma'am.
How are you? Okay. Okay, Nivedita, for you, the question that we have picked up is that what love language do you carry in your DNA?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So what is the love language that Nivedita carries in her DNA? What is it that she needs to know today about the love language that she carries through her ancestry, through her DNA? Wow. Okay. Nivedita, the cards that I've got for you is the 10 of Pentacles, but alongside that, I also have the 5 of Swords. So the love language that you carry in your DNA, tell me, do you belong to a family which comes from the riches, like your lineage has been very well settled? Maybe they had name and fame, they had money, etc., everything. However, something might have happened wherein they felt defeated They felt as if
Yes.
they were, right? So it's that,
Yes.
you were saying something, say? Were you
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
something?
Zamin, like Zamindar Gharana, you can say. Both sides, parents, father side, mother side. But
Hmm.
don't know how they, both the sides got divided.
Hmm.
The assets gone.
Hmm.
Our houses are converted into schools,
Hmm.
but the families got split up. And
Hmm.
without any reason, without any fight, the bonding
Hmm.
gone. And now
Yeah.
even in facing the same thing in in-laws side.
So there is a sense of, Nivedita, there is a sense of somebody who wanted to, maybe they weren't showing it, but they wanted to, ek hota hai jay, ek hota hai vijay, which means that they wanted to win over. And it was a very condescending energy, unfortunately. And while you did mention that, the properties have been converted into schools, that's also because your family's lineage wanted to serve humanity, like literally here you
Yes,
see enough
yes.
money and they want to serve, they want to give out. But somebody got
Still,
jealous, honey.
still there. In
Yes,
small way, we do so. Still now prevails in the current generation also.
correct. So, but they got cheated. And that
Yes.
fear is there in your DNA. Okay. That
Yeah.
so whenever you start doing up touch wood, these are the kind of people who say touch wood a lot. These are the
I
kind of
don't say,
people.
I don't say, but I have heard people say so when they
Hmm,
are in doubt.
yes. So
Yes,
these are
ma'am.
the kind of people who, whenever anything good happens, whenever there is a lot of money which comes in, they feel, oh, ab mujhe sambhalna padega. And even though they want it, but they also fear it. So
Hmm.
that is what you carry in your DNA. And something like soul desire astrology and the further questions that we have in this particular package can actually help you unravel what to do about it, how to let go of that fear, how to process it. Because as I said, energy has been created and here it carries from the DNA, so probably deeper work. So now that that energy is there, can I transmute it, can I transform it such that it does not become a hindrance to me? So that's the kind of thing which we will be doing here, Nivedita.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming online. Okay, Shilpa, can we move ahead before? And we have
Absolutely.
one surprise also for everybody, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll speak about that soon. So everybody, don't go anywhere. Make the most of this webinar. Uh, Stay tuned till the end.
And
Yes.
question number 3 coming up.
Yes.
Dolly had messaged on the group.
Mm-hmm.
So there are two Dolly I can see.
Uh-huh. Will the
Which
right
one
Dolly
of the
raise
two?
her hand?
Okay, in the meanwhile, let's take Aparna on.
Okay. Okay, waiting for Aparna. Um,
Hello, Neha. Hi, all.
Namaskar, Aparna. How are you?
Namaskar. Yeah, all well. Thank you. Thanks for conducting this lovely session, and thanks to Mystic Lotus for doing it.
Thank you so much for coming here, Aparna. So the question that we have picked up for you is that what is your love style? Okay. So what
Okay.
is it that Aparna needs to know today about her love style? What is it that she needs to know today about her love style? Okay. Wow. Aparna, what I have got for you is, first of all, communication is very important for you. If there is if so know that, because yeah, just yesterday I covered in various love styles that how there are certain people where certain people enjoy getting gifts or being touched, being cuddly. You enjoy communication, fast communication. If I've written hi, the other person should say hi right away. If they're not, then you go into self-doubt that are they moving away emotionally from me? That brings about insecurity in you. So know that that is your love language. And alongside that, I also have the King of Cups. anything which discomforts you too much, or which takes you away from a sense of your own stability, like whatever is your idea of stability. So let's say if there is a love which tells you that, which could be in any perspective, which says that, okay, you are currently staying in, where you stay, Aparna?
I stay in Powai, Mumbai.
Mumbai. So Aparna, you're staying in Mumbai. However, to be with me, you will have to come to the UK and shift there for good. That would be such a discomfort zone for you. How can I leave everything that I have in Mumbai? You know how alternatively there would be people who would run to the idea of UK, okay, fine, why not? Let's get settled. For you, you will think twice, thrice, things that you need to change, things that will be like almost like an anxiety pang for you. So that's your love language. Your changes are not your comfort zone. You have, also because you've taken a lot of effort in creating the stability around you that you have right now. So you cherish it, right? So that's what you need to know today, Aparna. Hope this helps.
Yeah, bang on, Neha. Yeah, I'm always full of queries and doubts for myself if anything new comes up my way, and find it
Yeah,
a little challenging and difficult.
absolutely. And these are the kind of challenges that going further in this entire reading we tackle with. So that it's not just leaving you at the problem, it's also about finding solutions to that,
Finding
because that's how
solutions.
the exactly. So great, Aparna. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so Shilpa, I was just wondering, as we have many other readings lined up, and we are getting a lot of curiosity about these packages also. Shall we discuss the packages first? What do you suggest?
Sure, why not? And I want to give a heads up to Dinesh and Dolly that we'll get you on, and then the others can still type on Telegram. And we also have Neha. Would you like to reveal the surprise now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, stay tuned. There was so much feedback that I got about the Moon MP3 yesterday that today I'm going to give you all a gift of one more Graha's amazing MP3. So, and plus, not just that, there are more readings. There is Soul Desire reading sample also. We might just pick up one of you for a sample of a Soul Desire reading. So, a lot is coming up, a lot which will help you, which will make you grow, which will make you thrive. So, specifically, the MP3 I want to take 2 minutes to speak about. So, these are a set of MP3 audios which I have created, putting in all that I know, Yes, these are planetary MP3s. They're targeted towards balancing your karma with particular grahas, the 7 grahas, which is Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Earth, sorry, not Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. However, what I have used to make this MP3 is not just astrology, it is also astrology. Plus, it is so powerful that it works at you at your subconscious level. I, as a neurolinguistic programming coach, have used certain words, certain patterns, certain rhythms, and certain, coming together of frequencies, which whether you do anything or not, it will just work with you at the subconscious level to balance out your karma with these grahas. And today, in this webinar, let's do something about your sun, which is your inner solar power, which is your inner strength. So if you are somebody who feels that there was somebody who was asking questions about being bullied earlier, or so this will help you, what we're going to do very soon now, going ahead in the webinar. Or if you think that you have so many talents, but you do not have that confidence in you to put it out there, then this is for you. If you are somebody who has been criticized while growing up, and you feel that you have so many messages to give, but just when the time comes, you are not able to speak, then this is for you, and a lot more. So stay tuned. And before we do that, before we get into it, let's answer everybody on the packages as well. And in relation to what we have discussed so far, or more. If you have any questions, always keep putting it in the comment section. As I said, answers that you're going to take away from this webinar today depends upon you and your questions. The beauty of the answers lie in the ability to ask questions. So go ahead, ask questions. This is your safe space. Okay. Thank you so much, Shilpa. So these are the lovely packages that we are providing to you as a gift. We have a package A of Empowered Love Personal Tarot Session, which is a set of 6 questions. I'll take you further on that. We have a package B, which is your Personal Soul Desire Astrology, just the answer that you were looking for of why me or why am I here? And then we have this wow package of package C, which is an amalgamation, which is a marriage of package A and package B. Now, in the first package, which is the Tarot Empowered Love, we are going to you're going to get, there are 6 breakthrough questions which we have been discussing so far. And these are all beautifully designed, very mindfully. I've designed them, keeping astrology in mind, keeping tarot in mind, keeping NLP in mind so that you get the best. And also, not just that, also my experience so far with people in mind. What do you need to know? Those 6 questions are the answer to that, to get into your love style. So it's a 30-minute session. Plus, with that, you also get 10 minutes follow-up for the questions that we have just answered for you, in case you have any counter question to that. And definitely you get solutions, you get personalized tips on that as well. We can schedule a session as per both of our convenience. The detail that I require for that is your full name and your presence. So this is a one-on-one session. Let's move ahead. Plus, as I said, you have bonus. The bonus is that 10 minutes, which I will actually, speaking on my website and anywhere else, I never provide this, but here only for you as a gift, there is a 10-minute follow-up that you have with me on the counter questioning of those 6 questions, plus this beautiful, amazing, I would say priceless 7 MP3 set of all the 7 grahas, which will help you align with your planetary karma. Each audio is created, as I said, with NLP, ancient wisdom, astrology in mind. It will deepen your connection. It will help you in various areas of your life to balance your energy. And people who have used it have experienced awesome benefits in health and relationships. Instructions will be shared with you. Make the most of it. This is actually priceless because I'm getting so many good results of it, and you will just sample one of those very soon. So normally package A is of $9,776 or $147. But here, today, only for you, there is an 85% off, which is going to be valid only for 24 hours, or today midnight, which is at $1,499 or $23. Don't wait for it. Go for it. Don't miss this out. Now, package B is the answer to the questions such as, why me? Why did I take birth? Why do I have these parents? Why am I born in this family? Why do I have this husband? Why am I the way I am? All of those, your personality, your vulnerabilities, how to bank upon your this birth, your tendencies, what you need to let go of, affirmations, etc. All of that is available in this particular package. It's going to be 30 plus 10 minutes. You get that 10 minutes with me. And this is what we will cover. I said that I'll let you know what this means. Attitude to develop. Maybe this is your discomfort zone. You've been thinking you already can see that I have this, but should I do that? This is answer to that. Tendencies which you need to leave behind, which you need to sculpt out of yourself so that you can get onto your soul desire. That problem which you're facing in your relationship is actually because you need to let go of these tendencies which we are going to discuss and take a deep dive on in this reading. Your personality highs and lows, which is basically certain things which people have the tendency of taking away your power for. Can you work on that? My answer is yes. And this is what it will help you in. It will help you accept your vulnerability so that nobody can feed on you. So nobody will be able to feed on your energy because now you will know it. What you really want, like ye sab to theek hai, But why am I here? What is it that I really want? Why this? This is your answer to that. And I will not leave you to that. Like, I will not leave you with, okay, do these planetary, remedies, etc., like a normal astrology reading. No, I'm going to give you certain affirmations, certain assumptions, because I'm putting in not just astrology here, but also neuro-linguistic programming, because these affirmations are not random affirmations. These are customized to you. No one affirmation I will be repeating in any consultation. Everybody is going to get their own customized affirmations. So that is what this is, and a probable past life scenario, that this is how you could have been in your past life. Because I have seen in my experience that awareness is empowerment. Oftentimes, once you know that this is what I could have done, or I have, like the example that I just gave to you, that there was this lady who had lived multiple past lives as the maternal head of family, and therefore today in this life the soul wanted to go more independent, and so all of those scenarios were happening. She said, that's the reason why I put it here. She said that, Neha, just that awareness healed so many things around my life. And that is why I've put this. And these 6 will be discussed, plus a lot more will be discussed. For example, recently I did the session, and in which I gave them information on the personal graha. Which personal planet do they need to focus on to live their most desired or most thriving life? Those kind of personal customized information is what you're getting in this package. Then 10 minutes is anyways there. And those 7 MP3, those thriving, beautiful, priceless MP3s is what you're getting as well. Normally it is at $9,776 or $147. But here today, you get a 80% off, which is valid only till midnight at just $1,999 on or $31. And you will never get these offers anywhere else on, never again, like personally with me or otherwise too. Now, this is the most popular package so far, not just on the webinar yesterday, but generally I have seen this is what people go for, which is a beautiful marriage of having a holistic view, a complete view on yourself, which is a marriage of package A and package B. You get everything included in package A, you get everything included in package B, plus you get 2 sessions with me. So tarot is 1 session, soul desire is another session. If you have any questions, cross-questioning, etc., do that with me, because you're getting these 20 minutes, 10 for tarot, 10 for this, and the MP3 videos, MP3 audios, etc. Any question that you have these 2 interfaces with me. People make most use of it. I mean, they just don't let it. Whenever I have ever announced these packages, they've got sold out like this, right? So the most popular package. It is normally available at $19,552 or $294, but wait for it. Today, till midnight, we have it for you at only, it's a steal, guys, only $2,499 or $38. Why I'm saying it's a steal is because normally one-on-one sessions with me, as I mentioned earlier, the cost of it. So this is available only for today at that price. And it gives you, and plus, as I added earlier, this is an investment which you are doing once for your entire life. This information stays with you forever. It's not going to change. Your soul desire is not going to change. Your love style is not going to change. This information is just not going to change. So this is like a minimal one-time investment that you are making on yourself to know yourself, to thrive, to grow, to prosper. So I just wanted to share that with you all. In relation to this, if you have any questions, please put in the comment section as well. Whoa.
So exciting, Neha. Thank you for those wonderful offers. And as we speak, I'm sharing the payment links on the Telegram group. You tell us, what would you like to do next?
Sure. So I was just thinking that maybe we can go ahead with maybe we can do a soul desire sample now.
Sure.
But for that, Shilpa and everybody, I will need some time, about 5-10 minutes, and I
Yes.
will also need whoever
Yes,
you are
yes,
picking up.
Neha, yes. So we have, sorry, give me a second. We have Charmaine, and she has shared her details with us.
Mhm,
And I'm going to text you her details so you
mhm,
can take a look at her soul desire chart.
mhm.
And then shall we play on the sun audio for the rest of us?
Absolutely. So, this audio, as I said earlier, everybody stay tuned. Make the most of this audio. I see Carmine having a glass of water. Yes, everybody. Yeah. Everybody have a sip of water if possible. We are gonna connect with your solar energy with this audio. These are NLP suggestions. These are esoteric suggestions, which you are gonna get into. So make the most of it. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go away and let you sample this beautiful MP3. Enjoy. Also
And
enjoy. Let me
sorry,
know. Sorry.
sorry,
Enjoy
Neha.
enjoy and let me know how you feel about it later, because this and the moon is something which you all get, but plus those other 5 grahas MP3 is something that you get as a bonus with all of these packages. So make the most of it. Yes, Shilpa.
Yes. And I'd like to remind everybody that we have 3 more readings apart from the soul desire reading. So stay tuned. And I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to start the sun audio. Enjoy.
This is your safe space. Connect with your mind's eye. Let the thoughts come and go. Let them follow their natural life in your mind. No resistance, only flow. As each thought occurs, you get closer and closer to a relaxed state. Through your mind's eye, you see this world of within, where now you're sitting next to a lake, and every thought of yours is like a ripple in this lake. Let the ripples be without any resistance. Tap yourself anywhere on your wrist. You are here to connect with the energy of sun. The solar energy which flows through you has been waiting for you. Its bright light is now making itself known to you. Let the solar energy shine bright within now. Recollect the memory of the brightness of the sun and let it shine through you now. This yellow golden light is reaching each and every cell of yours. It's reaching you, the you in all dimensions and directions of time. It's reminding you that it exists. And now When you are taking time to observe, it is connecting with you. It's connecting with the you to shine through all those times when you questioned your self-worth. Yes, let that memory come and let the solar bright energy take over. It's connecting with the you to shine through you where you allowed others to take your power away. Yes, let the solar energy shine bright on that memory. It's connecting with you to shine through all those times when you felt less of yourself. Yes, let it shine through that part of you now. This solar energy which is within you will shine bright now. Brighter, brighter, and take over all those memories. A benevolent brightness, reminding you of your truth, reminding you of the true powerful nature of your being, reminding you of those powerful parts of your lineage which you might not even know of. Sit with this for a few minutes. Sit in this remembrance. It might come up as a feeling, or as a color, or an image, a memory of some other unique way which only you can understand. Sit with it and let the solar bright energy take over. Put your hands on your navel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold the image of that bright solar energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep breathing. Follow the rhythm. Hold the energy in. Let it flow. Let it take over. Let it remind you of itself. Continue breathing in and out. Connect. Connect. Connect.
Neha? Neha, you're on mute.
Hi.
Neha, can I take a moment to
Yes.
share how beautiful that was? That was wonderful, and thank you for sharing that on today's call.
Slowly come back. Everybody, open your eyes. Slowly get back into your body. Take a deep sigh, if possible, of release. Ah, how do you feel? So, as I was saying, that these MP3 videos are very powerful. They are not like any other meditation, they are specifically designed to speak to certain age old patterns, certain age old training, which is embedded in all of ours brain and all of ours mind. And just listening to these words, the rhythm in which they are spoken, and the time for which they are spoken, yes, everything is important. Many have seen beautiful results. Many have experienced a release. For example, this particular MP3, I once advised somebody who took a soul desire package, there was a concern with sun. And I specifically asked them to give their energy to this MP3 for 41 days. Believe it or not, after 2 to 3 months, this person who was not able to go up and speak in the meetings, he was actually shut down multiple times, actually was being considered for promotion. And this was in a media house. So the suggestion that he had, which was of an AFP, which is like a, like an artistic intellectual property, his idea won the prize. Why? Because now he could speak up. He had it in him. He had the talent, but he just wasn't able to speak up. He had that fear of failure. And he was able to have this MP3, just listening to that. Could life be that easy? So I'm just sharing an experience. Obviously, everybody can have a different experience. How do you all feel now that you all are back? Okay, Carmines have seen your thumbs up. Okay.
Neha, people are responding on the group, and I want to apologize for speaking as soon as the audio got over earlier.
No worries, Shilpa. Everybody who's attending, they will get a copy of this so they can do it again. It's not something that this experience is not going anywhere. I just wanted them to see that how beautiful it is and wanted to speak a couple of words about it, and everything happens in divine timing. But it's good to know that they experienced what they did.
Yes, absolutely. And Nivedita and Aruna, Charmaine, and everybody is responding on the group that they loved it.
Okay, great. So you gave me Carmine's details, and shall we go ahead with her reading? Are we ready? Are you there, Carmine?
Shamin.
Charmin, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So how are you, Charmin?
Yeah, fine. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening.
Okay, so I got your details, Charmin, and
Yes.
a couple of things which I want to let you know as per your soul desire reading is a sample of it is that Why do you sacrifice so much of you for others?
I have a special child, so
Oh,
that's it. And I have a second child I have adopted.
okay. Okay. So as I said,
And
you have this inlet energy of nurturing.
yes,
Anyways, people gravitate towards you because they want more of you. And
yes,
you also have that tendency of which actually you need to balance is that what value, what emotional support can I give to people?
okay,
Hard work is not a problem for you. You are one of those who really thrives. The more the work, the merrier it is for you. If you are in fact led to stay without any work to do, you think that your mind wanders everywhere, and that is something that you fear as well,
yes,
right? So what you need to do is you have to one of the things that you need to let go of is this tendency of finding your worth in acceptance of you by others and your feelings by others. One affirmation which is going to work very beautifully for you is that irrespective of whether anybody accepts it or not, my feelings are valid. Okay. So your
yes,
soul's desire is truly to understand that, yes, while others have feelings, you have feeling too, you have individuality as well,
yes,
and not to, or in fact, thrive in that. It's not just about giving, sacrificing for others. Nobody is able to fill their cup, sorry, pour out of an empty cup, as I always say. And for you, that becomes even more important because your soul truly desires to let go a little, to not take everything seriously, to not
okay,
bound yourself by duties and responsibilities of nurturing others.
okay.
Okay, I hope this helps, Sharmai.
Yeah,
And
very true. I'll take the package C, I think, to do a full listing.
excellent. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to taking a
yeah.
deep dive with you on
Take
that.
this thing. Yeah, can guide
Beautiful.
me. And with all those MP3, this thing meditations,
Oh,
that should
yes.
help. And
Absolutely, make the most of it.
yeah,
I'm very excited about,
yeah,
everybody who takes the packages and Sharma, and I'm very excited about those MP3s. I've seen beautiful results of it. See, for me, just to keep giving is not important. My sole desire, actually, for all of you to know, is also to give with a purpose. I am one of those who's like, Acha, I am giving, what value is it adding to other people? How do I leave behind something? So basically, one more thing I would like to add for these, Shamain, thank you for again bringing up the MP3. And as you can see, I brim up when we speak about that. So, I actually wanted to present to everybody something for which they do not need to revisit their trauma again and again. Okay. As an inner child healer, I have seen that strategy works too. That way of looking at things work too. But with the empowered love reading, with the soul desire reading, and with the MP3s, I actually wanted to give a package where you all don't have to revisit something which happened in your childhood or when you're in your past again and again, and still find a solution to unblock yourself and to grow and to prosper and to thrive. So all of this, these MP3, if you would see, I have embedded the release in it. So if you would do it, right, if you would do it again and again, just as this person who was now able to speak and his ideas were given value by the sun MP3, and Jupiter is based on something else, Venus is based on something else, it will start happening with you also. So if for nothing, for those sun and moon always keep giving me feedback that, Neha, I did this and that happened or that happened or that happened, I would love to hear. So thank you, Sharmai, for your energy today.
thank you for your wonderful comments.
Thank you
And
so
I'll
much.
do join package C. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. I'll connect with you. I think one thing which we missed, and I would just like to re-emphasize right now, is that I said that for the tarot reading, I would require only the full name. For the soul desire astrology, the time, the date, and the place of birth are mandatory requirements for me to make the astrological chart for everybody to know. Great. Thank you so much. Okay, Shilpa. So, what are we doing next?
Shall we complete the 3 questions?
Absolutely. Yes. On
Okay,
it.
so Dolly, can you come on now? Okay, she's here.
Namaskar, Dolly. You're on mute.
Hi Shilpa, hi Neha. Thanks for having me on. And namaskar to you too.
Okay, Dolly. So for you, the question that we are going to pick up is that what do you need to know immediately to connect with your love language? So what is it that Dolly needs to know immediately to connect with her love language? Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. I've got a beautiful card for you, Dolly, which is the Queen of Wands. Definitely you're a queen, because alongside that, I've got the Devil's card too. And okay, because a lot of you might already be picking up the packages, I want to break one myth regarding tarot, that all these cards, such as the Devil or the Death card and all, they only say doom and gloom. It's not true. It is true sometimes, but not always. A lot depends upon what is coming out and what are they coming out with. So anyway, so coming back to you, Dolly, what you need to do immediately is to thrive. Do you you're very focused, Dolly. If you don't know that already, your focus is very clear. You might be second guessing your focus because you're surrounded by certain things which are distracting you. Or you would rather let them distract you, thinking that is how life is. But get back to that focus, which you have clarity, you have that inner fire. In fact, you are a beacon of joy to a lot of other people in your life as well. They look up to you for suggestions. If anybody feels demotivated, they look up to you. Is that true, Dolly?
Yes, I can be a good consultant, I suppose.
Absolutely, yes. You can be a good consultant because you have that passion to throw that light on others. Do you see how this lady, she's queening, she's acing it, she's in yellow, and that's reflecting back on others, and she's looking in a direction. So you're very direction oriented. Okay, so whatever this distraction is, it's only you feel that you have that distraction. It's very illusionary, actually, if you ask me. So what you need to really do is okay, so one other thing that I'm getting, and this goes as a tip which is valid for everybody today, that if any of you are wanting to see that how to connect with my passion, and specifically for you, Dolly, and for others, get yourself a high chair. A high chair, the way you see this lady sitting on a high chair, where the back of the chair goes above the head, a high chair, a high back chair. Okay. And in my consultations, I'll tell you what color to get it for. And don't share that chair with anyone. Okay. Don't have your meals on it. Sit on it. Visualize sitting on it like the king or the queen that you are, and do your work from there. So let's say if you are working in an organization, get yourself a high table for laptop, etc., and all of that. Also sit on that high chair and do it. Don't share it with anyone. Protect it like as if it is your throne, because it is, and invest in it. That will really go a long way. If you all have self-worth issues, if you are all feeling that I have a passion but I don't have the energy to connect with it, get yourself a high back chair. These certain tweaks only in life, they go a long way. Do it, and you will know what I mean. How you will feel instantly sitting on it.
That's an amazing tip. Thank you. I think I should just get it immediately.
Absolutely, go for it. I'll let you know later, if you do go ahead with the package, what color you need to go for. Also, in the cards, I see red, but let's see.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dolly. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, so who do we have next?
We have Dinesh, Neha.
Okay. And this is, so the question that we are picking up for Dinesh is, what's your unique quality which can attract your kind of love, right? So Dinesh ji, Dinesh Ahuja. Okay. Namaskar, Dinesh ji.
Namaskar.
How are you?
Well, I am fine. Happy to see you.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you too. Such a lovely face. Okay, so aapka question, the question that we picked up for you, Dinesh ji, is that what is the unique quality that you have which can attract your kind of love or in alignment with your lifestyle? So what is it that you need Dinesh ji to know about this, her unique quality? Oh, okay. Wow, I've literally got the emperor for you. By the way, I mean, which just makes me feel that all of you over here, you're queening and you're okay. This could also be because of the sun MP3 that all of you are reflecting your, that Kingsley quality out. But the unique quality that you have, Dinesh ji, is the quality of discernment, of making decisions. And making those decisions with power, not just something which helps you. You take into account your own, your entire kingdom, which in your case would be your family.
Right.
Something which will help everyone. Alongside that, I also have the Two of Wands. You're very futuristic. I don't know if you know that already, but that unique quality is you're not one of those that who will give, like, it's almost as if with you, you marry the old and the new. Okay, you have that ability to look back and with the information, with the knowledge and the wisdom of that, help the future generation to move ahead. Is that true, Dinesh ji?
Yeah. I mean, that has to be true, but you are getting it's not that. Sometimes we don't realize, but that is the truth.
Absolutely, Dinesh ji. So this is your unique quality. And now keep looking back at that you have that forward looking approach, you have that decision making power, because your decisions are not made in silos. They're not, they take into consideration everybody as far as possible. Like, obviously, still, if something needs to let go of, it needs to let go of. But as far as possible, you keep everybody's interest in mind before making a decision. And that is your unique quality, that everybody feels that they trust you. This makes you dependable. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I was more interested in know my soul desirability, but it's good that you took this also. It's fine. So for that, I can take the package.
Absolutely. And as I say, that this information with that, the entire empowered love with that will actually give you a deep dive into a lot more into your soul desire, and what you need to do about that and all of that as well.
Just one thing, Neha.
Mhm.
Do we have to take others' help to know our soul desire? Can't we know it ourselves?
Do you say that again, please?
I mean, like we have to take the help of other person. Like suppose you go for
Mhm.
package to know our soul desire. It is our soul desire, na? We must know ourselves that what we want, what's our soul's desire.
Yes. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Dinesh ji. As I said in the beginning, I know if you were there, that the truth is within you.
Yeah.
It's there. It is inside you. It is. So whose astrological chart am I seeing? Yours. Right? It is within you. Somebody like me is just helping you see it, or it's almost like I'm putting a highlighter in your entire book, in your entire novel, that Dinesh ji, this, yes, all of that, blah, 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 all of that is happening. But Dinesh ji, that's what I'm doing, like a lighthouse.
Yes,
So you're
because
right.
like now I am senior citizen, 61-year-old. But right from when I was 18, I had that desire that I am more soul centering, that why I have taken birth. All these, like, I felt my life is like, that was called Atma Manthan, soul searching. So, like that, I mean, it's just the going stairs with the age.
Absolutely, Dinesh. So I'm sure your experience would have spoken for it. You would have discovered so many things. You would have let go of so many things. You would have introduced. Anyways, I see that thriving emperor energy in you. You would have made use of that. So I have to say that you brought up a very, very valid point, and which I anyways had said that it's you only. It's within you only. And okay, that also makes me say that it's not your life is not already working to put you on your soul's path. It is. But how many of us are aware of it? We often resist it, right? Like as the example that I gave of this person who was so deeply involved with the family that she was facing issues. She felt not loved by the family, where her soul's desire was to actually stand in her own identity, in her own truth. That is when she started to create those boundaries with her brother, and cut to 4 years later, she has a lot better life relationship with her brother. So not that she already didn't know that she needs to create boundaries with her brother, but sometimes you just have to pick up a marker and point it out, right?
Right.
This is what I say, throwing light at your own truth, at your own chart. Any astrologer, any tarot reader, they are not, it's just a myth that we say that we're going to tell you something that life is not already orchestrating for you. I'm sorry, but I have to be truthful here. But however, what people like us are able to do is that make your life a lot more focused for you. It's like a lighthouse. You know what happens in a lighthouse? The path is already there. The lighthouse just throws light at it to show that go here.
Right. Thank you.
Lovely question, and I'm very happy that this is going out there.
Okay. Thank you very much, Neha.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Shilpa. So what are we doing next? Are we taking some more people because we are done with the questions?
Yeah, sure. We can take one or two more people. So can you? We have Jyoti joining us from YouTube today.
Okay.
Can you? She may not come on video, Neha. Is that okay?
Oh, okay. It's best if she will be, but I guess she's joining from YouTube, so
she will not be able to. So, can you do a quick reading for her? Maybe a tarot reading. Would that be possible?
Okay. So let me pick up her card for her. Can she at least let me? So is she on Telegram?
Yeah, she has mentioned her birth date. Would you like to know it?
Not for the tarot. I don't need it for the tarot. Okay, so Jyoti Ramakrishna. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, let me just pick up one card for Jyoti. So what we will be doing for her is that I'll answer the question. What do I want to tell her? Let's look at what is blocking her in love. So this is for Jyoti, especially for Jyoti Ramakrishnan, that what is blocking her in love. Okay, Jyoti, if you're able to see this, type in the comment section or in Telegram. The card that I have got for you is the 3 of Cups. What is blocking you in love is actually this need that you have in terms of a group that you have created around yourself to whom you give your power, because without them, you feel that you will not be able to have fun or you will not be able to enjoy. There is maybe some feminine energy around you, which is really pulling that power from you. Okay, so that is what is blocking you in love, because you kind of create an identity of yourself basis this close group that you have. Maybe it could be your friends, maybe your sisters, maybe your colleagues. You need to kind of temporarily isolate yourself from them and see who you are without them. You need to kind of, and I don't mean that they mean something wrong for you, because we haven't picked up the other questions yet, but this is mostly to do with how much worth you give to them in terms of what they do or they don't tell you. So you need to kind of, look at yourself in as you are, and that's going to really help you. So I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. And I would just like to say in the end that as far as soul desire is concerned, it allows you to stand up for yourself. It allows you to not second guess your own decisions, because now you're not basing them on others' advices. Now you truly know who you are. So you are, it's almost as if a navigation GPS, which has been given to you earlier, it was in someone else's hand. So you relied on them to show you the way. Now you take that GPS in your hand such that you see that way. And it makes this makes you efficient to navigate your own life. And just by the virtue of that, just by the virtue of pulling that power back, you will be able to have a good family life, a good friend's life, and a good work life as well. I have also seen the results of it culminating into thriving health, because a lot of time just that giving away of power leads to having dis-ease and thus diseases. Of course, it's not a alternative to any health concern, but this is what I have seen often. People come back to me saying that this gives them a release which makes them feel lighter, which actually helps them in emotionally becoming a lot matured, and thus they feel less lethargic. They want to go out more and interact with people, they network better, and they're, because they're called upon, because they have this joy in their life, so they're called upon more. And that is the joy, that is the growth that I wanted to share with you all. That is how these packages are designed. And I would just say, Shilpa, if there is nothing else that we had in mind, if I'm not missing anything, I guess we'll take this now on Telegram group. And would like to thank you all for joining in this time. Yeah. Is there anything that I have missed, Shilpa?
Not at all, Neha, but I did want to emphasize one thing which you have already shared with us. Before that, I'd like to share that Jyoti has replied on the Telegram group saying yes, she agrees with what you have shared with her. And Neha, I just wanted to thank you on behalf of everyone and the team that sometimes we don't know what questions to ask about our relationships, about our soul purpose. So the package which you have got for us, about the tarot with the 6 questions and also the soul desire, the combination, I think it's a wonderful combination. Plus you have combined that with the MP3s. I think it's really, really a very unique, never before kind of work. Thank you for bringing this to us and coming with us today again on this call. It was a great call. Would you like to say anything to all of us before ending the call?
So, Shilpa, to that, to what you have said about that, yes, it's unique because I can guarantee you it's not available anywhere else, not that I know of. And not just that, I would like to emphasize on the fact that how this is a one-time investment which is valid for your entire life. You get an answer which will be valid not just for your today, 2022, it will be valid for till the time you live. And it's just one of those antidote which is going to uh, stay relevant for your entire life. You can always keep coming back to it as a manual of as a ready reckoner for you. So yeah, I think that is very valuable, because when I was growing up, or when I was in my corporate world, or when I was facing issues in relationship, I just wished I had that navigation tool in terms of what do I need to do? Who am I? I had all those questions. And I wish I had this. So I'm happy to offer it to you all with the MP3s and with those questions and with the answers that you're going to get on the Soul Desire Astrology reading. I hope that the universe guides you to make the most of it. It's great to connect with you all. And namaskar. Thank you so much for joining in.